two, one.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
WHRD Radio.
Turn that shit up. Ladies and gentlemen, brought to you by WHRD Radio. Welcome to the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. We are now finally on week 2. Week 4. No, week 5. That's right, we are on week 5 now. Holy shit, has it really been that long? Over there, I got Ikester.
How you doing?
Over there, I got Vita.
How you doing?
And crawling his way through the door off of a drunken hangover of last week, Kempton is finally back with us.
Yay!
Well, this last week and this week.
Well, last week you just totally ditched us. You know, gave us like a 2-minute warning. Had to like pull a stand-in out of my ass.
Well, I heard it wasn't a bad stand-in at least.
No, it was actually better than you.
No.
Hey, Kempton, do you feel like the post there in Discord?
The what?
The post, the picture that Moon posted? Come on.
No.
That's
I don't
that's
need coffee
great.
at all.
That's great.
That's how
my
I feel.
coffin now. So another one that's been absent, other than Kempton. Kempton's always absent. But the other one that's been absent is me. I'm very curious as to what the fuck happened this week, because I missed out on it entirely. Did I miss anything good? Anything fun? Did we rape on Friday night? Did, Ike, Kempton, Vita? Who was there? Come on.
What did we do again on Friday for the meeting? We went. What did we do?
Well, Friday night was me and Holster and I doing the Red Hour because Stewie didn't get his bot fixed in time, and it was actually pretty darn good. We had a great time. It was themed, and Vita, I think you won it. Didn't you win?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I still owe you some gold for that.
You can roll it over.
Holding out.
Right on. I will roll it over then.
Although Holster did give me her half.
Now remember, guys, if you do wish to talk to us, you wish to communicate with us during this show, remember to make sure you scroll on up to where those hashtags are at the top of the Discord and click on the WHRD Radio 1 so you can talk in our general chat. If you're talking in the regular general chat for the guild, I'm not going to see your messages.
Nope.
And if you do really wish to call in, when we do have moments where we accept callers, we might even accept a random caller. Don't forget the word, it's not Harambe. It's not Harambe. It's not hashtag Harambe. Everyone remembers what it changed to last week, and Kempton wasn't here for it, which I'm glad for.
I don't
But
know what it is.
We now switched to, does anybody remember? Does anybody remember what it was last week? I'm going to keep it. Impeach Sylvanas is what it is for this week. If you do wish to call in, it's Impeach Sylvanas.
Tomei, come on.
Why?
Same word 2 weeks in a row? Why don't you have a new word?
I don't know
Because
why we want to impeach Sylvanas.
Impeach Sylvanas 2016, motherfuckers. I don't care if he's young. I'd rather have Bane. I would rather have Bane.
Yeah.
Tommy, are you smoking?
Vaporizer. Am I coughing?
You are.
All bad.
Weak lungs. Come on.
Hey, I'm also puffing on some other stuff, so leave me alone. God kill the queen, not God save the queen. God kill the queen.
Why does everybody hate on Sylvanas?
Oh, there's many reasons to hate on Sylvanas. I'm not going to get into that detail now. Yeah, she is already dead, unfortunately, so it's kind of going to be difficult to kill the Banshee Queen, twat waffle. But somebody's got to do it. I might take it into my own hands.
Which
She would ruin you.
Isn't she the racial leader that you would most want to hook up with?
Like get into bed with?
Yes.
Ugh,
What?
ugh.
Ugh.
What is that? What is that called?
She's a
Necrophilia.
Necrophilia. Yeah. No, not into that. I'm okay.
night elf. She's a fucking night elf that went undead, isn't she? Correct?
Yes.
Am I wrong?
No, she's a blood elf.
She was blood elf. Okay, blood elf, whatever. Still, like, the fuck.
Wait, are you sure about the blood elf?
Yeah, she was a blood elf.
Stewie!
Whatever a blood elf.
There it is. It's not a blood elf. She is a highborn. That's right. Highborn. So it's a whole different thing.
But I still don't get it. Why all the hate? She's still Horde.
Yeah.
She's
Because
done
she,
some questionable things in the past, if everybody remembers.
Oh,
I mean,
come
so
on.
is-
What chick hasn't?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, she did turn me down. That's another big thing. I mean, she didn't turn me down. She stood me up. You got to get it right. Wanted that dead bugs and intestines meal, but she stood me up. Oh well.
The only problem I have with her is that she screams at me every time I assault an Alliance tower for a world quest.
Really?
Well,
What?
she when you start the world quest, doesn't she get on and she has a chat bubble that pops up, tells you to kill the Alliance? You guys not running your PvP world quests?
Nope.
I haven't been running WoW.
Yeah. No, this month
It's
has
been
not
rough.
been good for me.
It's been really rough. Work's been having me completely 100%, and I know people have been seeing me online, but not in World of Warcraft. It's because I am
Just trying to make a
pushing.
presence.
I am pushing rating right now in Overwatch. I'm sorry I said it, but I am, and I'm enjoying myself. So
Corporal in chat. Good point.
might
I
as
never
well
got-
be angry as rallies. Is that wait what?
What does that
What
mean?
is that?
I have no idea.
Why would I be mad at rallies? It was the doped up troll king that died to a trash mob that elected Sylvanas to be queen.
He did die to a trash mob.
Well, he didn't die to the trash mob. He died to a motherfucking dot. Not quite sure on that one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Ah,
Where-
crap. I forgot to get a soda before the show started.
Well, you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
All the good heals are in Iron Wolf clan. That's why they weren't there to protect him. We were off doing more important things, like killing Alliance guilds, because it's more important than saving the world, right?
Oh yeah. Screw the world. The world can burn as long as we kill Alliance. As long as they die before us when the world explodes, I don't care.
Boom. No more. Nothing. Boom.
Well, the Raiders started this week.
May they protect us from the evils that lie within on the Broken Isle.
Yeah, I thought the raid was going to start at 8. Am I mistaken?
I don't know. I have
I
not
don't
been
raid.
online. Start today.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well,
They're all hanging out in Beats room.
Oh, they're doing all old content. I miss that shit.
we know who our loyal fans are.
Yep, the ones that are right here.
Right.
That's okay. We need to let the raid push. It's what they want to do. They enjoy themselves. It makes them happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to shit on them for that. They're doing what they love. I mean, I'm playing Overwatch right now instead of WoW because it's making me happy. So I can't
Yeah.
say shit.
Yeah, I haven't even done any of my talents for WoW yet. I'm still playing other game.
What's wrong with
Not
you guys?
plural.
Even though we're obsessed with
It's-
WoW right now with Legion, is there anybody else that actually plays Overwatch as well in here right now? Go ahead, throw a 1 in chat
Nobody's
if you play
playing that
Overwatch.
shit.
No.
Everybody's grinding right now.
Why when you can play Team Fortress 2?
Boom. There you go.
I'm talking about that play it. Whether or not they're playing it right now, do they actually play frickin' Overwatch and like playing Overwatch?
What's your
Looks like a
rating,
silent
bro?
crowd.
What's your rating, bro?
Right now, I'm fucking sitting sober because I'm not happy. I'm in the 1600s, but fucking I was almost a fucking gold. I was running with a team, and then they just all kind of crapped out solo queuing. Solo queuing's not fun. There is a lot of people who fucking troll, and when someone leaves in this game, like if someone leaves per se your battleground, it doesn't get filled back in. You're then at a 4v5 for the rest of the fucking tourney, and it's stupid.
I hate that shit. When before Halo fixed that, that would happen all the freaking time when I played with my friends.
I don't need to step my game up. It's impossible to carry them when they're fucking horrible. That's why I'm pissed off I got stuck in silver. I was only a few points away when I placed to get into gold, and I just kept falling back and falling back. I was so sad.
Did anybody try to play Overwatch and it didn't work for you? Like, I tried to play it, but I couldn't get interested in it.
I can't
It's
bring
just-
myself to even do it.
It's not for me. It's not my playstyle.
To each his own, but that doesn't mean Vita can sit there and say no one wants to play that shit. If to each his own.
No, I'm sure it's a good game, but it's been so busy in here. I mean, it just seems like there are a lot of people just on the grind right now, including myself.
Okay, broken anus, bronc anus. I don't know, bronconus. Don't be pointing fingers now.
I did try to play a healer in on Overwatch, and it was difficult. I didn't get it. Maybe I didn't play it long enough. I don't know.
I really got addicted to it. I really got into it. I like the idea of a FPS with roles rather than just shoot the fuck out of each other. I mean, there's other ones that have roles, but they're different. I like this one because it's more towards how World of Warcraft works. Look, but Gears of War, okay, fine. Shout out to Gears, yay!
Yeah, Gears is good. I love Gears. Yeah, I've been playing EVE Online like crazy.
EVE Online, that's like a space game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I do what people consider the most boring, mundane part of it. It's pretty much the only farming left in video games, and I just mine stuff and build it and grow the economy. Manipulate a little bit.
You can't be.
Yeah, the
manipulative.
game ruins you.
You can't be manipulative.
You can. There are people who, for shits and giggles, will go in and buy half of the market of one item and just delete it and see what happens, just because they have the money and they can.
It just sucks that I've missed out on so much because I haven't been playing the game. I've been addicted to other ones. How is PvP doing? Is there anything cool that's been released? Is there anything new with PvP? I mean, are we getting good gear? Does the gear matter?
Well, I don't think the gear matters anymore. It's more along the lines of the whole new honor system with the skills that you get, and then obviously your personal skill, how well you can play the damn game. So it's no longer trying to grind for gear. But I don't know if it's working. I haven't played it yet.
So basically, go raid, get really good gear from raids, and then go into PvP afterwards, and you'll just destroy shit?
Well, I think gear all in general just gets cut and everything's more balanced, no matter what gear you have.
Well, right now there's just a disparity between the people who are doing the high-end content on PvE and because a lot of the PvP stuff, well, until the PvP season just started, so you're starting to see some nicer stuff, but the PvP drops were terrible compared to the stuff you were getting in raids, where you could go up to 850 previous to the raid season starting.
Yeah,
I
that
was
makes
getting
sense.
PvP drops. My PvP drops were like 805, so it wasn't even worth considering at all.
I heard
So, yeah.
Robosses were giving some real good 850s.
Yeah, they're dropping good stuff now, but before it just wasn't. You're just getting completely. People just get ganked out in the world because anybody 850 plus will just completely destroy somebody, even at 820.
I feel like PvP gets the short end of the stick all the time when an expansion comes out.
Well, it kind of sucks, but I don't know. We're not there yet. Like, we need to let people get geared up, get their artifact weapon powered up, and you know,
Yeah,
all
it's
that
still in
stuff.
the early
honor
stage.
talents. I mean, honor talents, prestiging. We
That's
actually
gonna
have a
be
couple people who've gotten there
key.
already.
Yeah, who in here is prestige max? Who's maxed out to 50 in prestige so far?
I
Anyone?
don't think anybody is.
It's gonna take a while.
Shit.
But here's what I will tell you: when we are doing like Ashran and other PvP events, it's easy to get those honor points. Those honor points rack up real quick, so it's a fast progression on that honor talent system if you do it. You know, it's not hard to get up there.
It sounds like there's still a little bit of a grind.
Yeah, it is a grind, but it's actually fun grinding. You know, when you're with the guild there in Ashran, you know, it's like the old days. It's just harder to kill the bosses, and if you go up against a pre-made, a couple of the pre-mades we've been in with are pretty damn good.
Yeah, I got to get working back into playing more PvP. I miss it.
Is there any world PvP this expansion, like an Ashran
Yeah.
or something, or what?
Well, it's not. There's nothing new. There's no new map, but they do have PvP world quests. Most of them are just going after towers, like I said, but it's not active PvP. You're just killing NPCs basically. But they do have a couple like rumbles. Like
How is that PvP?
what?
How is getting a quest
It's
to go kill NPCs
Ashran
PvP?
all over
No,
again.
no,
It's
no, no, no.
PvE, PvP. It's fucking.
No.
Ugh.
No, the towers is it gives you honor. It's not real PvP. It's just basically they're flagged NPCs that you have to kill, and you basically get honor for that towards your honor talents. And but there are PvP quests, and there are like what 2 or 3 of them, and you go in there and you basically have to get you know when you're clearing an area and you have like a progress bar. They have that for this, and it's like these rumbles, and it's literally every man for himself. So even Horde shows up as flagged, and you can attack them, and you have to go in there and kill people and do stuff. And it's okay. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it is actual full-on PvP, and it's just an open melee.
Did we get any new battlegrounds?
No,
No.
none of that.
Oh my
No,
god!
Of course not. What the fuck do you think this is, Tomei? Ridiculous.
Yeah, Bronconus. That's a good analogy. It's like Stranglethorn Arena, but it's an open area basically. Once you pass like the border, you become flagged.
I really wanted them to bring back Burning Crusade World PvP, where you had like the towers and that island out in Nagrand and all those other things, and if you controlled them, you got bonuses in that area for something. Like PvPers would help raiders out in Hellfire to hold the towers and give them the extra bonus for the raid. I miss that shit.
Afraid
That
I
stuff-
agree with you, but with no matter what World of Warcraft is actually supposed to be, yes, it's focused on PvE, but there's a whole crap ton of people who play this game solely for the player versus player environment, and it's really fun.
And
I
they're never
really
heard.
think they need to put a little bit more effort into the PvP. It won't even pull them away from the player versus or environment side of the game. All they have to do is just put a little bit more into it with the PvP side, but it's stupid.
And
Fucking
remember,
Halinka.
we're only 4 weeks into this. 7.1, 7.2, they might have a new BG for us. They might have a
That's-
new PvP area for us.
That's
Maybe
still
we just
crap,
need
though.
maybe we just need to do a PvP strike. Everybody stop playing the game for.
I think that's the problem. I would love to see the numbers of the number of people that do battlegrounds, and if it's not very high, then it's just they're not going to put energy into it. If I have no idea, I'm just speaking out of my ass right now, but if enough people were doing that, or as many that were doing that as raiding, I would think that they would put more effort into it.
It's just frustrating.
Ugh.
Hey, so what's that, Bronconus? 2s and 3s got 2 new arenas, but it's rated
Really?
BGs. They're not.
Wait,
turning
they
red.
got-
Okay.
They got
Look-
rid of 5s. God damn it! I liked doing 5s.
But yeah, they weren't very
Hmm.
popular. Like nobody did 5s.
Right. It was more the twos and the threes. Those were the nice ones.
Because fives never made sense. Like I don't know, they will never balance fives, and it just becomes craziness. And there was just too much random to it. Because no matter what you do, if you want to, all five focus on one person, there's a pretty good chance that person's dying. It was just weird to have five.
I really don't want to hear any more bad news, but I'm definitely gonna have to. We're gonna start asking more questions about different changes. Vita, since you're here, I mean, what's different with druids? Is it good, bad? Like, what the fuck? Are we gonna have the same?
I think it's all good. I honestly, I haven't heard a single complaint about druids. Any of the four specs so far.
Well, would you say any of them switched in power? Is Boomy still overpowered as it was before? Did it get cut back? Is it more balanced?
No, I think Boomy is probably more fun to play now, and I mean, so far the numbers are pretty good. So
it's more fun considering last expansion. All you guys did was sit there and blow everybody up.
Well, Bronconus is playing. If you can mic him up, unmute him, he can talk about Boomy more. I know he's been playing it a lot.
You can't tell me who's druid and everything when we're just sitting in Discord, because everybody looks like a hunter to me, and I'm very happy about that.
Unmute Bronconus.
Should be at the top.
I thought I did just unmute him. I did. He's muted. He's muted himself.
Huh.
Apparently he doesn't want to talk.
Problem.
Push to
Right,
talk
so you gotta set your voice activity to push to talk first. I only allow push to talk in here because a lot of people would hot mic otherwise. So basically, you go to your settings, you go to where it says push to talk or voice activity, you switch it to push to talk and press a hotkey, and then you unmute your microphone, and there you go.
Come on.
So one of the things they did with Boomy is they changed that the solar and hey, there you go.
There he is.
They changed the way that the solar and lunar cycle thing, which anybody who's played Boomy, it was I just always thought it was such a weird
that always
game.
Confused me.
And they removed that.
Yeah, they got rid of the whole sun and moon astral power kind of nonsense. They took away using mana, which is pretty great. So you have astral power and mana, so you can spend a lot of your time on heals. And then once you run out of mana, you can't really heal much anymore. But the astral power system is pretty great because you're constantly able to cast spells. And
that's convenient.
And spell lock wise, if you get like caught halfway through a spell of like a solar wrath or a lunar strike, it'll lock you out of all your other abilities except for your artifact ability because it's not considered in your school of spells. So you can still, cast even though you just got spell lock. So you actually have something to press instead of sitting there like a target dummy.
So, have you done many BGs as Boomy? I mean, do you think that I know that the numbers are all over the place, but do you feel like, like you did before last season?
Yeah, I mean, I've done at least 5 or 6 battlegrounds, and as soon as people realize that I've hit the top of the damage for AoE, just like flat out, because people just start targeting me down like constantly. And if I don't have a pocket healer, I'm pretty much kiting on the outside of the map and not playing at all.
How do you feel about your mobility now?
I mean, it's still all the same. You can pretty much shapeshift out of any route. PvP trinket, having that just natural is really nice. And Displacer Beast is still just a must for PvP over all the other talents.
My main question about it is, will people start playing Guardian in PvP?
I was going to say, is Bear good?
Yep. I think that now Beat says he thought Bear was okay before.
Depending on how you did it.
I think it's really strong. I mean, Bear's putting up good DPS numbers. Now, I know that's because maybe some of the tanks I've seen have really good gear. I'm sure that'll go down as everyone kind of gets closer in gear level. But, I mean, Guardian is doing really well right now, I think.
I mean, as far as, like, last season, like, it was nice to have a tank carry a flag sometimes for rated BGs and all that nonsense, but a rogue was pretty much what you always wanted because of burst of speed. But I feel like as far as mobility goes this season, like if anybody's wanting to do rated BGs, I think Demon Hunter's going to be like the new flag carrier because you can clear so much distance so quick.
Does
And-
their tank spec, is it just as mobile as the other specs?
Yeah, I mean, you trade out a dash forward for a literal leap. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
you really don't lose out.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm sure the rogues will be happy about that don't like carrying flags.
Yeah, they like fucking shit up.
Yeah. I mean, and in our RBG group last year, it was, when we had to run Ninjaroid, running the flag, like you're losing a lot of DPS.
Oh yeah.
Well, you team up Ninjaroid with a priest that's in front of him that can pull him across the river, pull him a little bit further. Now, if you have that priest pocket healer with the demon hunter, boom boom, now you got your leaps and a leap of faith.
Oh boy.
So you can cover a lot of territory.
You have an
in
evil
2
mind.
seconds.
It works the same with, a Holy Pally also. Hand of Freedom is just, it was the best for a flag carrier. You can't slow them down at all, and they're gone for 12 seconds.
I don't.
But that's
like
going to
it.
be a little bit harder this season, considering Burst of Speed is gone for rogues. But Demon Hunters are they just clear unnatural amounts of ground with double jump included, and it's going to be tricky to see this season.
I can't wait to
You're
see
gonna have to have
it's
people
looking.
stand back and just wait for it.
So I think Resto. They're still clearly
Resto.
the best AOE. Yeah, Resto Druid, best AOE healer, right? Right, Bronconus?
I'd say it's pretty strong, but I'd say we're getting rivaled by
Shamans.
Resto Shamans right now,
Yeah,
man.
Shamans.
They made a huge comeback this expansion. I have not seen this many Resto Shamans in a good long time. I know some my brother said in a couple of his mythic raids for the new like heroic Netherian or heroic Emerald Nightmare or whatever it is, he said they're rocking like 2 or 3 Resto Shamans because the AoE heals are just insanely strong. You can't beat it.
Sounds like something Blizzard's gonna look at and go, well, we need to nerf that. They do
Oh, I
that
can't
all the
wait for the
time. We
nerfs
have
to
fun
come.
with
You
something,
know they will.
and then the nerfs are gonna come, and it's gonna
Yep.
be like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Give it a couple weeks.
I think almost every class is going to get something, but I don't know.
Well, it's good. It's going to come down to who gets more good things than bad.
Yeah.
A lot of people are probably gonna get bad things. We'll talk more about that and more when we get back. We are going to take a break real quick. Thank you for listening so far. We will be right back after this.
You are listening to WHRD Radio. For the Horde, by the Horde.
This is WHRD Radio.
Oh yeah.
Radio for the Horde, by the Horde. Now, back to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Thank you for sticking around. I'm glad to see everybody here. Everybody's sticking around. More people have actually showed up since the break, which is nice to see as well. Welcome back, guys. Everybody here? Everybody ready?
Yo.
I guess.
I'm here and not hypoglycemic.
Nice.
Those are some big words I used to.
Easy in the dictionary there.
All right.
Somebody's got a big dick.
We
Oh
were
my
talking
gosh.
about removing balls in Guild this week. I forget who brought it up, but somebody said, and it was not fact checked, and I think we all agreed that it's probably not true, but that you could get $35,000 if you donate one of your balls.
They can have both of them.
Oh, I remember that.
What's the number? I want the number.
Yeah. For real.
35K is a lot.
Yeah, but how uncomfortable
Yeah.
would that be to just have one singular ball after you've been so used to having two testicles
Why you
sitting
get
down
rid
there
of both
for
of
you?
them?
They got the plastic ones called nudicles.
Yes,
Yep.
Ike. Yes, thank you for knowing that word. That's what
Oh.
I brought up.
Is that comfortable?
Yeah.
Does it feel like the same
they-
thing? Does
Well,
it look
they-
real?
it's supposed to. Yeah, they basically implant a nut, and they also do it for dogs who get them chopped off.
I mean,
they,
sometimes it sounds like in bed, if a woman saw that, she'd just be like instantly turned off, depending on who it is.
Wait,
it's a
Freight-
plastic
If it's like a
implant.
one night stand kind of deal.
Unmute Freyd. Freyd has a friend who has one.
Oh my god.
Oh, he was born with one?
No, a nudicule.
So wait,
No.
I'm nuts.
Oh,
He was
just
born
one.
with
Oh, has
born
one.
with only one fucking testicle.
He was born with
Oh.
with one nut, and he's got a tattoo like on like his upper part. It says one nut, and it's a picture of an acorn. I swear to God, I'm not making this shit up.
So did you like create your monk's name in honor of your friend? Is that what that was?
No. I just thought that an undead monk named Numbnuts would be hilarious.
I know.
And
It's,
yes,
it's weird
I
seeing you
do.
as afraid.
I want pictures so bad.
He would probably send them to me if I asked him for a picture of his nuts. But yeah, he said that you can't even tell a difference. He goes, obviously you can't feel it, or he can't feel it, but he says it looks and feels just like a regular one.
Interesting.
I first learned of the nudicle watching The League. They were having a high school reunion, I think, and one of the guys created a fake like profile for the other one, and it said that he has a nudicle was one of the facts about him. So funny.
That'd be a little
Nudicles.
embarrassing. That would be interesting to have.
Well, so would either or any of you guys do that?
I would have loved to have
I'd
been born
get
with a
rid of both
tail.
of them.
I'd
I
get rid of
both of
one.
them.
I mean, 35K. pff,
Can I
don't
get a
need
tail
kids.
implant?
Yes, you can.
A lot
I
of bread.
just
Have you
don't
not seen?
do it?
Have you not seen the cat guy?
Is it like a real
dude,
working
the cat
tail?
guy is just freaking weird.
It's like a metal mechanical tail that attaches to the muscles right by your tailbone, and the way that you flex those muscles will cause the tail to move in a certain fashion.
Someone's got to find this video or post about it. I got to see this shit.
Hold on,
I haven't
let me
even
see if
heard
I
of
can
this.
find it.
Wasn't it in Shallow Hal he had a tail, right? Or
Shao
Jason
Hao.
Jason Alexander had a little tail and he wiggled it.
That's
What movie was
weird.
that? I remember.
You know who you don't want having a tail?
Your girlfriend?
The table dancer. Yeah.
Oh,
Do not.
surprise!
Vegas, not in Nolans. Not even in TJ. No. Like, what's that in your? Oh my God!
I thought you were just happy to see me. I would have rather you just been happy to see me, but the tail, come on.
In the movie, Jason Alexander, his tail would wiggle when he was excited.
I don't know what movie this is.
Shallow Hal with what's his name? Jack Black. Where
Okay.
he sees people based on their personality, not their actual looks. So the girl he ends up dating is like really fat, but she's like a great person, so he sees her as a really hot chick.
And everybody questions it.
And Gwyneth Paltrow.
What was that movie called?
Yeah, there it is.
Shallow
Moon
Hal.
War. Just posted it. Shallow Hal.
Oh, Vita said
Yep.
Shallow Hal a minute ago.
Jeez.
I was looking up your cat video, and I can't find it.
What cat video?
The guy with the tail, the cat tail.
Mr. Stewie. Stewie Mister. Stewie Mister. What of all times to AFK is Stewie Mister?
Isn't it Meister?
Stewie Meister. Hey, you're unmuted, Stewie Meister. Talk to me, Stewie Meister.
I am at AFK.
Stewie. We should all chant.
Stewie.
So when it comes back,
Stewie. Stewie. Stewie.
For a while.
Stewie. Oh, we could chant for a whole half an hour, right?
Yeah, because that sounds entertaining.
I thought we were still talking about nudicles.
Yeah, we got sidetracked hardcore.
Well, talking about nudicles, I want to talk about what other people play than World of Warcraft. I mean, I know we're all focused on Legion right now. I play Overwatch. What does everybody else play? H1Z1? Are we
yeah.
playing some fucking Call of Duty? Are we playing some Battlefield? I like Battlefield. Fuck Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone,
Hearthstone's
I
not
played.
bad.
I got into it because I really liked it. I liked the idea of a card game, and it was really fun until I just started getting demolished and demolished and demolished and demolished and demolished and demolished, and that game just triggered me.
Yeah,
It straight up triggered
there's those
me.
people. They paid for a lot of good cards, like a lot of packs and shit. And it's like, God almighty, dude.
The last time I played the game, when I almost like broke something, I think, is I went up against a Murloc deck, and in his first hand or his second hand, he had 6 Murlocs on the field, and I'm just sitting there like, I fucking hate this shit. I'm done. Over with.
Just
I
a
hate
range
Murloc
deck.
decks.
They are fun. I made one. It's quick, but you got to draw the right hand.
Nothing like top decking.
Oh yeah, top deck hero the shit out of that.
Any
I
other
still-
games?
I still play.
What do you guys
speaking
play?
of top decking, I still play the occasional Magic the Gathering. I reinvented my
Yes.
old deck and kind of got it up to date.
Magic, and I'm gonna say it, I did do it, and it was fun for me. Yu-Gi-Oh was a fun card game for me. I'm sorry for all those who were just like, fuck Yu-Gi-Oh, but I thought it was a good
Yu-Gi-Oh was all right. Did Vita? Did you ever play Magic Commander?
So Commander came after me, but I know what Commander is, and I thought about making a Commander deck. Play with
You should, because that's all I play.
Yeah.
I have my zombie one, and it just like I dump my half my library like halfway through the game is just in the graveyard, and I'm just playing out of it. The funnest fucking thing ever.
Any D&D players in the house?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm not in an active game. Ever since I moved to Houston, I left my old group at home, unfortunately.
What about like Unreal Tournament or Quake?
I haven't played Unreal in
Team
forever.
Fortress 2?
Quake 3 Arena used to be like the belle of the ball. We would sit in computer lab in high school with it all linked up on LAN, and 7 or 8 people would just be in the arena just destroying each other during fucking study hall. It was great. I remember that game.
Shit, here you go. Anyone playing RuneScape still? I haven't seen that game in forever. Forgot about it.
Thank you, Brokenness. Thank you, Brokenness.
I'll
Cut
tell
yourself.
you, the other thing that I still play heavily outside of WoW. Yeah,
Yes.
it's I get heavily into some Mario Party, and for anybody who knows,
It's a
Mario
me, a
Party-
Mario.
Mario Party 3 is the best one.
No, Mario
Mario?
Party 2 is the shit.
No, 2 is the
Mario.
second best.
It's a me, a Mario. It doesn't sound right. Mario. It's Mario.
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 Or Pokemon Stadium. I just got that, and I
Oh
got the
my goodness.
connection with the Game Boy and shit, and I can play Pokemon on the fucking big screen.
I made
now.
my brother break 3 fucking controllers playing that game with me. He fucking hated me.
Oh, well, all the mini games in Pokemon Stadium 2. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh god, that was fun. Yeah, that'll ruin friendships. So will Super Smash Bros.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
Well, the reason I like Mario Party, I mean, first of all, you get 4 people at a time, but it is a game of skill because there are tons of mini games, but it's so random that even if you're completely killing everybody, like you can lose everything, right at the end of the game.
Yeah, when they give all the
Random
bonus
stuff.
stuff, they give the bonus stuff and just randomly like, he's really far away in second. Well, we're gonna give him just barely enough to beat the first person. So now he's in first. Game over.
Yeah, it's a fun party game, and you can because they roll dice, you can turn it into a drinking game too. So if you roll a 1, like everybody drinks.
That's a good idea.
Roll a 10, you drink, finish your drink, stuff like that.
It's like waterfall.
Yeah, right. So there's like something you do for each different number that's rolled.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's
Might
our
wanna add that.
go-to like a late night game.
Speaking of drinking, though, we are thinking about doing a drunk show where we are all drinking and
Yeah.
having a good time. But
Oh,
there has to be
yeah,
rules.
We really need to do it.
There has to be rules, and I was wondering if we could get some suggestions from the audience. Like, the only one I can think of is maybe if someone says a certain word, we have to take a shot. But other stuff like that, get us fucked up next week. The
What
only thing is
about,
fuck, I'm not going to get to work on time on Monday.
I just came up with an idea, and maybe we need to do a special show on a Saturday, like maybe
Stewie!
before.
Yeah, we'd have to do that.
Yes,
because
sir.
I think that we should do a power hour. And for anybody who doesn't know what power hour is, we can play it with beer, and everybody takes a shot of beer every minute. And Ikester or somebody can spin tunes, and each song is only 1 minute. So anytime a new song starts, you have to take a shot of beer, and we can see how long everyone can last for that hour. It's pretty extreme, but it is fun.
30
there's
shots
music.
or 60 shots of beer?
Yep.
Yeah,
It ends up being like 5 to 7 beers.
dude, top it up, make it a double shot.
No, dude, it's a lot. It's a lot of beer. That's
Guys.
like 10 to 12 beers.
I don't want to kill. I don't want to be responsible for killing somebody. That would look bad on my resume.
It's just beer.
Yeah, it's just beer. It's not like we're taking
It's
shots of
just-
vodka.
Dear.
Vodka is good for the balls. I mean,
We'll come up with a disclaimer.
Yeah, we're gonna need it.
Don't listen to anything we say. This is just for entertainment purposes.
Okay, if
So when we
Stewie
say take a
here-
shot, don't take one.
Yes, sir. I have
Okay,
a phone on my
finally, Stewie is here. So, we had this bit last week, and I liked it, so we're going to do a smaller version of this bit this week, and I want to open it up again because we didn't have that many people want to do it last week. So I'm hoping I get more people that want to do it this week.
And I missed it, so
So, once again, the same prize as before is 1,000 gold if you're able to do it. Now, the goal here is to stump Stewie. That's what this is called, is Stump Stewie. You get to call in, and I need you to ask him one question about the lore that you think that he can't answer. And if he is stumped and has to actually Google it or get someone else to give him the answer, you get 1,000 gold. I mean, that's 1,000 gold in your pocket.
Or just say I do not know the question, or do I not know the answer.
That
And I
too.
know I'm not using
If you
Google,
stump the
guys,
Stewie,
nothing's
it's
up.
worth 1,000 gold. So I'm willing to take callers now. You guys know how to call in. It is. We'll switch it back. We'll go back to Harambe since everybody fucking hates the fucking. Oh, impeach Sylvanas. If you want to ask Stewie a question that you think he cannot get right, type in hashtag Harambe. You will call into the show and we will unmute your microphone and we will take in
I
questions.
have
Come
World of
on.
Warcraft pulled up, and that's all I have in Discord on both my screens. No Google.
I'll take that as a
Chrome.
Harambe. I will take that as a Harambe. Fucking, you just done yourself in, dude. Brokenist, what is your question for Stewie? Ask him anything.
Ask him a lore question.
specifically, yeah.
Off the top of your head.
Just
Who did what? Who is this? What? You have your microphone unmuted. Push to talk, buddy.
I don't have any, man.
put him on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the hotspot. I'm just here for commentary and I'm just a troll, okay, man? Can't.
We'll just hang up on him since he's not helping us any.
See, I wanna ask one, but I don't want to sound stupid for I ask something. And he's like, of course it's this, you idiot.
Ask him.
Hold on.
You're up.
I gotta think still. I'm still thinking.
Hey, we have somebody, Frayed type Harambe.
Frayed, you're on with us on the show. What's up?
Mr. Squatty Potty, what's going on?
Okay. I am the founder of a small town. I'm Alliance. And I believed that I could heal the land. What's my name?
Question, before I answer that question. Is it the founding of Alliance, or is it just an alliance after the foundation of the Alliance?
After the
What's
foundation.
After the foundation of the first alliance on Eastern Kingdom side. Small town, likes to heal.
I'll give you the thing. I'm in the Tainted Scar in the Blasted Lands. But what is my name?
No Googling.
Oh my God. You know
He knows
what?
it, but he can't remember it.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I probably know it, and I probably can't remember it. It's a good one. Clap to him. Clap. I do not know.
1,000 gold in your pocket from
Wormthorn.
Stewie's pocket. Congratulations.
You can just put that right into the bank. But it's Marl Wormthorn.
Yeah, Wormthorn.
Tainted
Yeah.
scar at the town of Surwich. He believed that the tainted scar could be healed, so he went to go kill demons and grow it.
Yep. That's right. Fuck me.
Next up, we
1,000
did get
gold on
finally
my pocket.
another Harambe. Someone that is actually wanting to participate. Come on, people, don't be shy, but hug me. What question do you have for Stewie?
Hey, here's one for you, Stewie.
Hi, friend.
Hey. I'm the leader of the Bronze Dragonflight, but from the future. What's my name?
Prosperous. Oh my god, Necrombie. It's not that one. It's not Assyrian. It's not that one. Oh my god.
Talk it out.
He's going through his head.
Wait,
That one.
I am the same person.
It's oh god, it's fucking time I'll
give you another hint. I'll give you one more hint. I am actually the current leader of the Bronze Dragonflight. I just changed my name.
Oh, that's right. He did change his fucking name. What the fuck is he? Oh my god. I need to look at this up again. Eventually, some later time.
Wait. It was a third hint for you.
I want to start with a K.
I am now.
I think I'm wrong.
No, it's not. No, it's no. It's like I am. It's like after I changed my name, I became also the leader of the Infinite Dragonflight. Who am I?
It's not Caligos.
Come on, Stewie.
Oh my god, it's. Oh my god, I do not remember the name. I do not. But I can picture him, but I can't fucking remember. Sucks when you gotta remember everything about the lore and try to pop top my head. It's got me too. There's 2K out tonight for myself out of my pocket.
Murazond.
Oh fuck!
Stewie, you're supposed to be an expert.
Hey, Stewie, I give you a little bit of credit. Infinite Dragonflight, Bronze Dragonflight lore is like my thing.
Yeah, I know it is. That's what you got.
It's like my favorite.
Yeah. The Infinite's not my greatest one. My expertise on it is my Dragonflight is not always the best with those two aspects.
I got one for you, Stewie.
All right, shoot.
I'll throw you. I think it's an easy one, but we'll see. Who or which race lays claim to the first druid, and what was that person's name?
First Archdruid. Are you talking about the first Archdruid, or are you talking about the first Druid itself?
The first druid.
Because there's the first Archdruid too.
Yeah. Just who was the first actual druid?
Sure.
That's your timer.
Is it the timer? Is the timer here? You should,
When the music
actually should have-
stops.
I didn't actually hear the music. I actually don't hear it. So is it Eister's bot?
Not Eichster's.
I'll start it again.
I have both bots turned on at the moment. So yeah, that's why I can't hear it. I want to say it's Malfurion, but I don't think that's completely wrong because Malfurion wasn't the first druid.
Malfurion is actually correct. But you
No.
have to answer the whole question. And this is easy now. But the first race to lay claim to druid.
Actually, Night Elf.
There you go.
Negative.
Actually,
No.
Highborn. Then he came Night Elf.
Yeah, it's Highborn. It's Highborn where Malfurion was a Highborn with the Druid. And then Malfurion taught Tauren first, because Tauren could wield the light and be druids, and then they forgot how to wield the light, and then they forgot how to be druids, and then they learned how to be druids again, and then they learned how to become paladins again. Taurens were the first current active race that were druids. Technically, high elves were the first race to be druids, but it was only through Malfurion and no one else.
And then some say the trolls were too. It depends on what ancestral freaking lore do you want to talk about? Because
No, it's like
technically you could say it too.
yeah, it's like, but trolls were the base race for everybody. But once they've split up, I even no longer count it. Because, and I love trolls. Like,
Technically, it's Highborns,
Well,
Taurens, and Trolls.
I got one for you,
technically
Stewie.
Long back ago.
WoW Wiki says it's Night Elves, though. They said that Malfurion was the first one.
So wait a minute, Vita, did you stump him?
No, he got. I mean, the answer that I have,
As
I
far as
still
he
think
was
that,
concerned,
I think that the first druid was a night elf, and it was Malfurion who then trained the others. That's what WoW Wiki says, but I don't read the lore on the side. So if Hugme says I'm wrong, then maybe I am.
I got one more for you, Stewie.
All right.
I got one more for you.
I'm gonna write this down. Hug me and Frey. Okay, I got this down. All right, shoot it.
I kill at random. Shit, what was it? What did I have together now?
oh come
Are you
on!
high, Tomei?
Oh,
Ammo
I
can
kill
chimed
it.
in.
I got it. I kill it random. Everyone hates me. I swarm. What am I?
Is this a particular race? Because
Yes.
there's two races that actually follow the Mantid from the Pandaria. The Silicis are also known as the I can't think of the bud fucking creature from Northern and
That's what I thought it would be.
The
Maybe the
scarabs.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Scarabs or the Mantid. You could go on both accounts, but they're technically from the same freaking generation. Because the Mantids got split up into Pandaria, and then the Silicid are both in like Northern and also in Silicis, and some are actually in not Kilindor, Eastern Kingdoms. Too is also there's three of them.
Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Well, it's not the correct answer to my question. Do you want to know what I was
Trick
talking
question?
about?
Fucking Murlocs. Don't tell me it's fucking Murlocs. Shoot you.
Wait, Murloc Swarm.
Yeah, it's Murlocs.
it's Murlocs.
Technically.
Well, he guessed it.
Yeah, but he already locked in his final answer, but I don't need any gold from him. I just wanted to see if I could stump him.
Technically, actually, a more vague of a question. It sounded like more like a Mantid army or the Silicid army down in,
yeah, I was with Stewie on that one.
Well, yes, it was Murloc. No, I didn't cheat, but ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot more to talk about when we get back. We're going to take another small break, and we will see you when we return, because I am Murloc.
Oh, thank you, Santangelo, by the way, before I get muted for the new Rubian. Thank you for that.
This is WHRD Radio for the Horde. Because Alliance sucks, am I right? This is WHRD Radio. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Radio for the Horde, by the Horde. Now, back to the show. Defend yourself.
What is up, guys? Welcome back. Glad to be back. Oh, yes, you can pee now, Ike. Go pee.
What is this? What is it that you're playing?
This is Korn and Skrillex, Kill the Noise, from the movie Sucker Punch.
The beginning sounded like Michael Jackson Thriller with the doors open.
Oh, I've heard this. Yeah, this is good.
You know, I have a friend, and he's in ADM group, and they took this song and remixed it, and they won a competition, and won a lot of money.
I'd almost want to hear that.
I'll play it
Me
one of these
too.
times. They also did the soundtrack. They did 50% of the songs from Metal Gear Solid. They created.
So we have
that would be
what
nice.
looks like our die-hard fans remaining. Nice to see some people sticking around for the last half hour of the show. I hope y'all
Seems
are
like
ready
the
because I'm going to be
Raiders left.
calling upon you here pretty soon. Please participate. It's fun. It's always
Yeah.
fun.
Tomei has a fan, his biggest fan.
I have a fan.
In quotes.
I didn't think that would be possible. Usually I make enemies.
Yeah, right. That's adorable. So fucking cute.
What's so fucking cute? Not you.
The fact that you have an admirer.
Oh,
Oh,
Just so you guys know, when I press these buttons to make sound effects, I laugh at myself every time because I think that my sense of humor is funny for myself.
how about when your hand slipped and you dropped your phone, but it just so happened to press the right one
oh
at
that
the
was
right
great.
time?
That's good.
That was perfect timing. Love that.
Could not believe it.
What was that song?
So how many of you
Yeah.
are actually here listening? So we have brokenness. Is anybody else actually here, or are we just, AFK in the lobby? Okay, we got
Just
Psycho.
talking to
That's
ourselves.
good.
2 people.
That's not bad.
2 people. Yes, love it.
Oh,
Up
maybe a
3,
third.
3, up 4, 4. Hey, we got 4. Oh, maybe 5, maybe 6, maybe
It's a
7.
good ratio.
Nice.
Participate
I like it.
tonight. Next week, everybody that's in this group, or next week, yeah, everybody that's here right now is going to join us for the drinking game next week. How about that? Who's in?
Come on, you can't say no to that.
I really think we should
Reason
plan it
to
out.
think.
I think we need to plan it out a couple weeks in advance, or maybe we can talk about it now. And
We should probably
work out
shift the
details.
show to like a Saturday when we do it, though, because I do need to go to
Yeah.
work the next day.
Yeah, I can't drink on a Sunday.
And how about every 3 minutes instead of every minute?
No,
Every
that's
minute.
not the rule.
No.
That's rough.
It is.
You don't
Congratulations.
have to do it.
It's only beer.
What
You
when
can be
I
the
play it,
judge.
we tell everybody it's a shot every minute of beer, and if
Stewie's
you don't want
pussy.
to do it, just don't do it. You can go every other. You can go every third if you want to.
You could go to
Alright.
church hungover.
Ugh.
No, that's not the point. The point is,
We'll do a afternoon drinking
Oh boy.
session at 3 p.m.
Oh my gosh.
We'll just have a show where we will make sure that we're the most drunk.
Well, no, I'm not going to
and
have
everyone else
Saturdays.
Can join in.
I'm not going to have Saturdays available. Starting next week, I start at the shutdowns for everything. So I'm going to be working 6 days a week until November.
Yeah, we're gonna have furnaces now
We need
coming
to
up
do
in the winter.
something. We need to do something, even if it's the hour before the red hour or something like that. And I don't care if anybody else starts drinking, but we can just do a 1 hour show where
Start
we do a
drinking
power
9 a.m.
hour, play music, and then we can compete with each other. We can bet on each other on how many actual shots we think that person's going to do, how long they're going to make it before they bail.
Ikster's done it too.
what does that mean?
That's my bet. Ikster's going to quit at 2.
2 shots of beer.
You know, one of the unexpected challenges of taking 60 shots of beer is the burping. You need you need a personal burper to pat your back the whole time, because it gets to the point where it's not the amount of alcohol, which is significant, but trying to get down all those suds from all those little shot glasses is rough.
You know what we should do? And I can't believe
hate
I'm saying
that.
it. I think it would be a killer show, but I don't know how much agreement I'll get with this. How
We
about we do a bring your wife to the show day?
No,
Bring our
Oh,
girls
no.
onto
Why?
this.
You hear that sound? You hear that sound?
That might be
You know,
interesting.
That reminds me, I did for my bachelor party. I did the Gully River in West Virginia, and it was just like a guys' weekend. And like we got like a trailer and drove out there, and we did whitewater rafting, and like camped out and drank beer. And at the end of it, we were like, we should do this every year. This was a lot of fun. And everybody was like agreeing. And then one of my friends was like, hey, we should all bring kids. Like everybody that has a kid, we should bring kids. I'm like, what the? It's the same. That's the same feeling I got, Tomei, before when you said that.
No, we can have our women on the show. Why not? Included. The love. They have
but it's
the
gonna
love.
it's just gonna be them talking shit about us.
Okay. Let's see how much shit they can talk. I'm sure the guild's wondering about some of our dark, dirty secrets.
Oh God, no! Actually, that might be a bad thing. Fuck it, I don't care.
I have no shame.
Oh yeah, she'll talk about anything in our relationship with anybody.
Well, just remember, the more you drink, the better we sound. So
yeah, we might get a velvety voice like you, Ikester, after a few drinks.
Morgan
so
Freeman
soft
voice.
and
98.1
soothing.
coming up next.
Oh, baby.
Little slurs though. Don't forget the slurs.
Here on Smooth Jazz 98.1 is Slim John.
See, actually, you sounded just like somebody from last night at the fucking wedding. We were in a hotel room, and we had glass bottles, and people were going around tapping the tops of everyone's bottles to overflow. And
It never gets
guy was
old.
holding one. The girl came up and tapped his, and he just looked at it going, "What'd you do?" And then he looked at her, and all of a sudden it just starts overflowing. He's like, "Oh, guys, oh shit!" We got 2 noise complaint calls that night.
Now, this is where I was talking about that I needed you guys to participate. What people we have left that are here, please participate. Do it. It's fun. It's great. But right now, we're into the point where everyone gets to Harambe in, and they get to ask Ikester a question, and I really love this segment. So we're going to move on with it now.
Hey Vita, you gotta play, or Tomei, play it again, because it was really low in the mix.
Stewie Mister is the first Harambe. I won't play it again. I'll just get it next time. Stewie Mister is the first Harambe. Ikester, what question do you have for Ikester?
Ikester, I got a question for you. The question is this: is it always beneficial to wipe before you poop, or wipe after you poop?
Before.
Stewie Meister, I gotta say that is a great question. Is it better to wipe before you poop or after you poop? Now, I've given this a lot of thought, and all I'm gonna say is, are you fucking serious? Dude, after you, what the, mute him right now. I already muted him. I already muted him.
I hung up on that call.
Buddy, what the, look, you had a week to come up with a question, and that's what you come up with? No, the one that you asked last week about the Cumming turbo diesel versus the Power Stroke, that was a good question. Today, no,
Damn.
Would you say that's an ass backwards question?
You get 1,000 bonus points.
Answer the question,
hey,
Ike. Answer the question.
In all seriousness, you got to wipe afterwards. And if you want to go the extra step, get some baby wipes and use the baby wipes at the very end. Especially if you're going through a colon cleanse or something like that. You got to take care of that area.
The butt.
Thank you, Stewie, for your question. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Yay, good question. Yay, Ikester, for a good answer. Next up on the Harambe list is Amoken. Because everyone yells at me for calling him Amoken. I'm going to say Amoken, not Amokan.
I always want to say ammo cannon.
No, he is Amokan.
Cannon. I always want to make it canon.
Cannon.
You're unmuted, Amokan.
Hey guys, good to be on the show. Ike, my question is this. What is the meaning of life?
Amoken, of all the questions I've ever been asked, not only on this show, but in life, that happens to be one of the best questions ever asked. I don't know if anybody actually has the correct answer, but there's a lot of answers to that. There's a lot of different ways we can go. The most obvious answer, of course, is 42.
I knew you were going to say 42.
But the meaning of life to you, it's different for everybody. You have to find out what the meaning of life is for you. Only you can do that. I'd love to go further, but we have more people chiming in. So thank you, Amocan, for your question. I appreciate it.
The next Harambe is actually Kempton, so I don't have to do shit. Kempton, what's your question?
Yes. Eister.
Yes,
Trump
sir.
or Hillary? Trump or Hillary?
Wait, no. Eichster, you shut your mouth. Kempton,
Do it.
I'm muting. No, I'm muting you. I am muting you. You are muted for the. Nope, you were muted for the last little bit of this. We do not bring politics. We do not bring politics into this. No.
I agree. No politics. But can I answer the question without answering it?
Fine.
Look, the only vote that matters is the California vote for the surf commissioner, and it's got to go to Kelly Slater. You have to vote for Kelly Slater for surf commissioner. I don't care
Voting.
who else you vote for. Kempton, thank you very much for your question.
Broganus is the next Harambe. Broganus, what's your question
Hello,
for
hello.
Eichster?
All right, Ike. So this is a follow-up to Stewie's question. Do you wipe front to back or back to front? Which is it?
Tomei, we're gonna have to start screening these calls. Really?
I can poop shy. He's poop shy.
Look, I think it actually matters in a biological sense or in a medical sense. There is a way that you're supposed to wipe, but I think that's only if you're a female.
Right,
So-
you want to wipe away from it. I know that one from having kids.
Correct. But yeah, I can't give you a definite answer on that. I would like to, but all I'm going to say again is just make sure it's clean. Use a baby wipe if you have to. Just make sure it's clean. I don't care how you clean it. Just make sure. In fact, if you're coming out to Anaheim, I'm going to give you a box of damn baby wipes. I'm going to make sure your butt is clean.
He's going to wipe it for you.
Thank you very much for your question.
All right, Eichster, I have a question for you.
Shoot.
What did we learn this week?
Oh, putting me on the spot
Wait,
already.
Stop. I would like to cut in because this has to do
Oh,
with Eichster.
shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. I almost skipped right to it. I'm so sorry. Vita, it's your turn.
Eichster, I have something for you. And I'm really glad you brought up the surf commissioner too. You mentioned before that who's your favorite band?
My favorite band is Supertramp.
Okay. So I was working on your wonderful intro. I came up with the extremely corny one that I sang with my great voice. But I did make another one. This one's not completely done, but I wanted to play this for you. It's an alternate intro that goes on a bit longer.
Nice.
Ike.
Wow. That's a great question. That is an excellent question. That's a really good question. You hit the nail on the head with that question. By the tone of your voice, what you're asking is,
Ike.
it's understood by the penguins in Antarctica. Will you ever be loved? Minister of Surfing if you live in Southern California. So if you want to try to cuddle with them,
Ike knows.
don't use plastic bags. Let it kind of mellow, if you know what I mean. Great question. Thanks for the question. I appreciate it.
That
I like that.
is awesome.
That's hard to be on this end of it.
That's going up. Vita, get that to Kempton. Kempton, put that shit up. That's
Yes.
public. That's public
Make-
right now.
You can make that a animation. simple, easy, funny.
I need some video of Ike.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I'm grateful.
So as you have added probably another check mark to your list, Exter, now what did we learn this week? Sorry about that.
Well, guys, the first thing that we learn is that Kempton is back, but is he having sex with somebody? I don't know. I missed that part.
He's having sex with his aunt. He's having sex with his aunt.
Oh my god, why are we bringing this up again? I'm so glad Beat's not here.
Hey, it's tough being on that side of it, isn't it?
Oh, no. Not even getting into that. But yes, I am back.
Hey, and I made a slight at you last week when you were gone, and that was, do you know what Renaissance Fair means in Latin? And I said means doesn't get laid, which was funny. Everybody liked it, but I'm sure you actually did.
That was fucking hilarious.
So I'm glad you got laid. Good job.
By a pretty princess.
I'm a pretty princess.
Did you guys dress up?
Say what?
Did you guys dress up?
No, this was my first time ever going.
Lame,
so
you got to go all out for your first time. I did. Fuck.
Did you drink
I wanted to get the feel. I did drink some meat. It's not bad. I didn't get a chicken leg though because it would have taken like an hour to get through that line just for a chicken leg.
Yeah.
Did you at least wear a good T-shirt or something to show that you're the type of person that belongs there?
I think I wore my wolf T-shirt.
Okay.
So it's kind of there. Whatever. I did get. Oh, I was going to post this earlier.
Little off, but close enough. I'm curious as to what else we learned.
My girl bought me that. I'm posting it right now.
What else did we learn, Ike?
Hold on, I want to see this. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Dope shit. She got
nice
because she's the one who kept me from coming here because I thought we were on the understanding that, hey, I do this on Sundays. We got to leave. And she threw a fit. We argued. And then I called them and said no. And then she got upset because I was upset. So she went and bought me that.
I understand.
No, I don't understand women. I don't get it. I don't want to.
Well, the next thing that we learned is that where is it? Oh, that Corporal Payne loves to chat in Discord. He got right in there at the very beginning of the show and just started posting stuff left and right. I mean, you go back and look, probably has 40, 50 posts.
You turned into Nelly there for a second. You said Discord.
Yeah, I can't read my own writing. Plus, I've had too many fucking sodas.
Well, we talked about this. Well, I talked about it before the show, and you guys just ignored me. But I think that we should go into general chat and pull stuff out from the previous day, just so we can call people out, because it's kind of with no idea what people were talking about. It's funny to see some of the stuff that people post.
I like that idea.
Are there still people that do that in general still?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, the conversation, I mean, it's not always active, but I think when people are having conversations, like we were talking about donating your balls, people were posting links and stuff. So if you just looked at it with no idea, what was going on, it's just random funny stuff.
Well, the next thing that we learned is that Blizz Management hates PvP.
Yes, it fucking does.
Yeah.
You have a winner of a game, and all you have to do is give the PvP side a little more attention.
And it's not like it's hard.
Little bit of loving.
All we need is a new map.
Little bit of loving.
All we need is.
Yeah.
Just give us a fucking map at least. Just a map, a new map.
Kiss us while you're rubbing us. I mean, come on, how hard is that?
You build new continents every expansion. Give us one fucking map.
That's funny.
For real.
Shit. Well, they have new arenas.
Yay!
Meh. It's a small portion.
All right.
Well, we
Next,
also have
I'm on a topic
we have
trigger
a lot
now.
of Stewie going on. We found out that Stewie is permanently AFK when we want him to come on.
Yeah, that's fucking true.
And then he gets permanently muted for dumb questions.
He got stumped quite a few times.
Hey,
I am
actually, that's
Murloc.
the next thing I was going to say. Numbnuts, Hug Me, and Tomei get an A for stumping Stewie. And Stewie, you only got 1 out of 4 this week. So better luck next time.
In his defense, like, we don't do any screening for the questions, and it's tough getting a random, like, NPC pulled from the game.
Don't forget, Kempton gets 1,000 bonus points for being punny.
Yeah. I like being punny. It's a fun word. It's a fun word to say. I'm sorry. Punny.
Punny.
Hey, if you think that's funny, you'll love this. Some of us would sell a testicle for $35,000.
Maybe. Pay my
would
car
sell
off
two.
and buy a house.
I would so sell too.
Dude, that's a lot of money. I don't care what part of the country you live in.
Well, I guess if you can get an implant, it's not as bad, huh?
No. In fact, my new tune is going to be named Nudicle. That's it. Done deal.
Nudicle.
Let's get Nudicle.
Nudicle.
I feel like someone's taking it though.
Probably.
Maybe.
You make
Right
it
on.
flagged too.
Now, the last thing that we learned is that Vito would like to have a personal burper.
You get, it's
When
an
playing
advantage,
Power Hour.
I'm telling you. Hey, Tomei, you want to get girlfriends and wags, or girlfriends and wags, or wags, whatever. That's what we should call them. If you want
Our
to get them
wags.
involved, they can be involved as burpers. Burpers. It's kind of like a fluffer.
I could use some fluffing. Where's my lady?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for showing up. Thank you for listening in, and thank you for your time tonight. We'll be back next week, same day, Sunday at 7 p.m. I hope you enjoyed the show. Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Be careful of what you say. Be careful in every way. Be careful of what you do. Big Brother is watching you. Be circumspect and discreet. Stay light on your mental feet. One slip and you know you're through. Big Brother is watching you. Conform with all directives. Remember, obedience pays. And when you watch that TV screen, remember it works both ways. You'll disappear in a wink unless you can double think. You'll vanish into the blue. Big Brother is watching you.
This is WHRD Radio for the Horde.
Because Alliance sucks, am I right?
That's right, everybody. Thank you for attending week number 5 of the Bleep Show. We had a lot of fun here with you. Just going to play you some music while you're deciding where to go.